What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live. Hope all is well. This is an impromptu live because I didn't think I was going to go live, but since I heard some news of a new commitment, I said, okay, let me see what's happening here. Samuel Okunlola, he committed to play for Colorado next season. Now, according to Hayes Fawcett, it says breaking news: former Pitt edge Samuel Okunlola has committed to Colorado, and he told that to On Three Sports. Now, Okunlola, they have him listed as 6'4", 245-pound edge. He had 5 sacks, one forced fumble in 2023, and he had 6 TFLs. Let me see. And he has 3 years of eligibility remaining, so that means he redshirted last year. Well, the first year he had redshirted, and now he's coming in with 3 years left of eligibility. He didn't see much playing time, but it looked like there might be some possibilities here that he definitely has the look. 6'4", 245. He did get some sacks under his belt, even though he redshirted, but he played the last 4 games. So it looks like this might be a solid situation right here. So it's a great pickup because these guys are he's probably ready to start peaking and ready to start doing this thing. Sometime it take a couple years, of development. But I'm just looking at his stats here. Hey, Medea, sorry I missed your live earlier. When you were live, I was on the road, and when I came in, because I don't like fooling with my phone when I'm on the road or whatever. But I have to go back and see what's going on with your live. But you said we need as many dogs as we can get. Well, I'm gonna talk about that too, because we got some dogs in the house already. You can't forget them. So let me go to the Pitt website. Let me see something. Let me go to the website real quick. All right. Okay, he's from Massachusetts, Brockton. Okay. So yeah, they got him listed as 6'4", 245. Now, like I said, that number is subject to change because when he get into training camp, I'm not sure if he's coming in January. I don't know if he got some classes to finish up. I don't know, but if he do come in January, he got January, all leading up to the spring, all leading up to the summer sessions, training camp. So that 245 will probably fluctuate. It just depends. I don't know what his playing weight is, but that's probably his playing weight. But he probably get a little bigger, and he's young too. So that's definitely a good pickup here, based upon what they already received. So that's looking pretty promising on that line. And like I said, let me just go to the Colorado website, because you got to look at it like based upon what we already have. We're gonna have some size on that line. Definitely. We definitely gonna have a lot of size on that line based upon the people that's already there. So, like I said, let's see, defensive end. That's defensive. All right, defensive end, Savell Smalls is still there. Now, this is all subject to change. I don't know. Anything can happen between now and after the spring game. People get other opportunities, stuff like that. But I'm assuming that these players, they haven't hit the transfer portal, so I'm assuming that they're gonna remain here. So Savell Smalls, he's a junior. He probably got 1 or 2 years left of eligibility. He's 6'3", 260. He's not a small guy. Taj Austin, that was his last year, so we're not getting him back. J.J. Hawkins is coming back. He's 6'2", 260. Arden Walker is coming back. He got 2 years left of eligibility, I'm assuming. 6'2", 250. Now, I don't know what his I forget what position he played at his other school. I believe linebacker. I believe he was a linebacker. No, an edge defender. Yeah, he's an edge too. There's definitely going to be some competition in that department. Arden Walker is an edge. You know, he had 1 year under his belt in Colorado. He prior to that, well, he had transferred from another school, and he's from Denver, so it's kind of like, you know, he's at home, even though he's from Denver. Chaz Wallace, 6'2", 295. These some big guys, man. Leonard Payne, I believe he was done. That was his last year. You got Amari McNeil. Can't forget about him. Now, I like Amari McNeil, defensive lineman, 6'4", 295. And, you know, every team got to have a Bishop. We got to have a Bishop, man. I don't really consider him a defensive lineman. I consider him like Travis. He's an athlete. And he's 6'2", 305 pounds. So, you know, next year he's going to be vying for a spot. I mean, this upcoming season, he's definitely going to be in competition to get a starting role. But I consider him an athlete. Shane Coates is coming back, 6'3", 275. He probably going to get add a little bit more muscle to him. I believe, and that's it for as far as the line. As far as so we definitely need to add depth, because right now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 in house. So definitely they had to go out and get some players, because they got to add depth. We lost some players, so, and they were talking about they wanted to add size. So based upon who we have left, we have the size. That's not even an issue right now. Size is not an issue. You said King Joseph. He not, from my understanding, King Joseph going to Syracuse, because Nick Williams was heavily recruiting him. That's his guy, man. I didn't talk about Levante Bentley. He in the linebacker department. But from my understanding, I believe he is coming back. But he's in the linebacker department. We haven't even picked up a linebacker yet. I didn't want to get to the linebackers yet until they pick up some players. And remember, this transfer portal is going to close, right? But it's going to open back up. And some players that we're not even considering are still playing in bowl games. They haven't finished their bowl games yet. So I would say wait until after the bowl games, and then your eyebrows are going to raise on who entered that portal. Because some players, believe it or not, they've been watching the well-off media videos. They might want to be a part of it, especially if they know they're going to come in and start. You know, all eyes are going to be on them. People are going to be talking about them 24/7. I believe they listed the schools today on the top schools with the most social media following. Colorado is right up at the top. Colorado, Alabama, LSU. Yeah, Alabama, Colorado, LSU, and it was another one. I can't think of the other team right now. But they got over 1 million followers. We up there with Alabama, man. That's crazy. So this is, believe it or not, even though they lost 4 games last year, this is a big program just based upon the media attention. You say he chose Syracuse tonight on his live. See, I didn't watch his live. But I knew he was going to, I didn't even have to watch it. I knew he was going to choose Syracuse. You're talking about King Joseph, yeah. That's Nick Williams' guy. And tomorrow is like the early signing day, right? So we'll see a lot of news tomorrow. And I'm gonna tell you all something. If there are any bad surprises tomorrow, don't sweat it. As I say, don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat it. Because when a person commit, I'm all for it, right? Okay, he committed. But not until you sign on that dotted line. And not until you enroll in that school. Okay, he signed, but is he enrolled? As soon as he enroll and you see him in that meeting in January, you know how Coach Prime will meet with the team in January and then they'll start working out or whatever. Not until then. And I'm like, okay, the player is in-house. So it's just like with Travis Hunter. I thought he was going to Florida State. And the only reason why I say Florida State, because I'm, for those that don't know, I've been a long time Florida State fan, like for years since I was a kid, right? And so that's how I knew who Travis Hunter was, because I knew there was a lot of news on him, coming to Florida State, and it was a real big deal back then. And I know a friend of mine, he's a Florida State fan too. He was like, "Yo, did you hear the news? We got Travis Hunter, or whatever." I was like, "Yeah, but you know what I said? I said, did he sign on the dotted line?" He was like, "Nah, he ain't signed on the dotted line, but where else will he be going?" I said, "I don't know. I got a feeling." I said, Coach Prime is at Jackson, right? And he said, "Yeah." And I was like, he reached out to him. I said, he going to Jackson, man. He going to Jackson, man. You said Walter Nolan is down to Oregon and Ole Miss. I could see that. I could see, but it looks like it's going to be Ole Miss, though. That's what it looks like for Walter Nolan. But I could see him flipping to Oregon too. I could see it. Oregon look like they got some money up there. They got they got some bread up there somewhere, because they flipped out one of the players that was supposed to come into Colorado. The guy from Indiana. And you know what the first thing I said? Yeah, Ole Miss got some money too. Lane Kiffin not playing. He trying to get up with the big boys. He said, I'm ready to go for a title. I'm not playing over here. You said 5-star safety at FSU commit. Yeah, they not playing right now. See, this is where it's very competitive. So, but let me give it to Travis. So he said, "Nah, man, Travis ain't going to no Jackson State." I said, "Why not?" You said Jordan Seaton is flipping us. Well, I'm gonna get back to that. Let me go back from the old times, Travis, for a minute. Right? I said, well, I heard a rumor that Coach Prime and them reached out to him. And then you know what he said? Because we was in the barbershop. And I forget what it was. I was sitting up in the bar. I said, "Listen, man, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with y'all, but something don't look right." I said, "He going to Jackson State." He said, "Man, he ain't going to Jackson State, man." Like, he said, "What would you do?" That's what he said to me. I said, I'm not Travis Hunter. Like, that ain't no fair question. So me and this me, my barber, my boy, and my barber's wife, she was up in there doing hair. They all arguing with me. Because they all like, Florida State, for some reason everybody like Florida State up in there. I think that's why I started going there. But you can't tell my barber anything, right? You can't tell him nothing. So I said, "Bro," I said, if Prime is one of the greatest defensive backs of all time," he said, "I know that, man." He said, "I know that, but he ain't going there." And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Signing day. I never forget it. Travis had the hats out. You know how they do. When he put on that Jackson State hat, I couldn't get to that barbershop quick enough. Yo, I didn't even need a haircut. I said, I think my beard need to be I need to go in there. I couldn't get in. I couldn't wait till that following Saturday. Because nobody was answering their phone, right? And I went in there. I said, "What's up now?" They said, "Man, that's some bull right there, man." He going to Jackson State. I said, yeah, he going to Jackson State. But then when Coach Prime announced that he was going to Colorado, everybody knew that they was like, we understand why he's going. I definitely understood why he took that job. Because even though players we know in HBCUs, they get a shot in NFL too. But it seemed like it's a little harder than it used to be. Back when the old guys like Walter Payton and them was playing. It's like back then, if you talented, you're going to get an offer. It don't matter. Like if you're that guy, they don't care where you come from. But nowadays, you know, like one player last draft, he got only one player, and that was from Jackson State that got drafted. And we had a few others from Jackson State. Well, prior the not last year's draft, but the draft before that, a player out of Jackson State got drafted, and he's doing really well. So it don't matter. So that's what happened with Travis Hunter. And since then, everybody now they agree with me in the barbershop. Well, we got to wait till they sign now. That's what I told them. Anything. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what's happening. I know for a fact that this is happening. I know for a fact. And I don't have to have any inside information. I know they're trying to outbid Prime right now. They're trying to outbid him. I guarantee you the players that he got on his roster right now, I guarantee you schools are reaching out to them right now, offering them bags to leave. I'm telling you they are. I'm telling you they are. They're trying to get, I guarantee you that somebody reached out to his players, man. Like, yo, we got a bag for you to come over here, man. And guess what happened? There's something else happened. Now, if you transfer, because everything has been put on hold with that, you know, ever since that thing happened with Tyler Brown and a few other players around the country, right? Now they put it on hold. Now the players can transfer and go play. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now they can transfer and go play even if it's twice? Yeah, they're letting them do it. So you best believe some colleges have been hitting up his players and saying, I got a bag for you. Then for his top players that he have in-house, they got a major bag for them. They probably not even contacting Travis because they know Travis is close to Coach Prime. So they're not even going to contact him. But the others, they are. They're going to contact, I'm telling you. And so this is I told you guys, this is what they have to compete against. Okay, he's offering you $100,000. We'll offer you 200. We'll offer you 300. Stuff like that. Just like the player that committed to us from Indiana. I'm not mad at that kid. If a player flips and the player get more money, hey man, I can't be mad at that. You know, it's not like it was back in the day. For people that follow football back in it, it's not like that no more. This free agency. This is almost like a mini NFL. Just consider these kids professionals, man. It's you here 1 minute, you gone the next minute. You got a commitment here. Now, you know what? Some people will commit to Colorado. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you how this chess game is played. Some people will commit just to see how see the lure of the bag somewhere else, man. Okay, I commit, right? And you know other teams are going to hit them up. We don't want you to go there. We don't want you to go there. How much they offering you? How much? We would never know that, right? Because the money, I told you guys, the money part of it, we would never know about. It's still underground, even though, you know, the boosters are now able to pay the players and they don't get in trouble. But that still doesn't make national headlines how much a player receive. That shouldn't. Actually, it shouldn't. That's none of our business. That's the only difference between this and the NFL. The NFL, you know what the salaries are. All you got to do is go on the website and you can see the salary for the whole team. Here is different. It's still underground. So we're not going to know. But best and believe there's not that now the coaches are not doing it. There's affiliates with the university that's calling these players. Like I was making a joke the last time saying what I would do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to this player house. That's what they're doing. If the head coach at Colorado, if he's not visiting these houses, they're going to, especially if it's a big name player that, like, for example, let's say Jordan Seaton. I swear on everything that I could tell you right now, there's colleges offer him $1 million, yo. I don't give a damn. They don't want him to go there. Now I'm being extreme when I say $1 million, but whatever the ticket is, they offered him a ticket. Son, and look, think about it if you were him. I know what he said. He said it's not all about the money. I know what he said. That's the politically correct thing to say. Right? See, everybody not like Travis. Travis was offered. You know how I know this is happening? Because Travis said it. He said it before the season started last year. Remember that? He said that before he announced his commitment to come to Colorado. Remember, he took a while to make his decision. He said he wanted to see what's best for him and his family. Remember that? Well, during that time, they offered him almost, I think it was upwards of $3-4 million, man, for him not to go there. Just so they could say the player ain't going with Prime. I'm telling you, that's the way it is. I know Seaton is trending, so let me get to that. All right. So I had went on Twitter because I'm always the last thing. I'm always the last to find out anything because I be at work during the day. So I be checking when I'm at work sometime. But I was like, nah, I want to wait till I get home because I like when everybody know and I don't know. So when I go live, I can see what y'all saying. I don't want to know. I want to know when I go live, right? So I have to be on Twitter. I was waiting for my I was waiting to get out of work. So I was sitting there. I went on Twitter and I saw Jordan. I saw him trending. I was like, oh shit. I hope he ain't getting no trouble. So then I look, I said, okay. All right, I see what he's doing. Just adding a little excitement to the but here's my thing with him. He didn't sign, did he? He didn't sign yet. So if he decides that he's going somewhere else, then I'm not even mad at him. Until he signed on that dotted line and enroll in school, then I say, okay, we got Jordan Seaton, man. So, but yeah, he was trending for a minute. Now, here's one. Somebody put this earlier at Sco Buzz. Got a few people asking me if they should be worried with Jordan Seaton's post today. So yeah, his post or whatnot. He trolling. That 10 hours ago post where it had the two choices and he trying to decide and he's sweating. Yeah, he trolling. And it says Jordan Seaton is #1 on every recruiting website. Yeah, he is actually. But I'm telling you right now, as of tonight, he got people calling him, man. I'm just telling you, as of right now. You said Ion, I'm not trolling. But yeah, man. So I don't know. But we'll see. The signing day makes it exciting, don't it? It makes it exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, where he going? He gonna be trending tomorrow. He definitely is gonna be trending. Listen, I don't know. I'll probably do the same thing. I'll be like this, guys, I'm not gonna sign tomorrow. This is what I would do. No, I'm see, now y'all gonna be like, oh, Max is all about the money. See, that's what y'all gonna say. Um, I know he said that on Undisputed. He wants to play for Coach. I know. This is what I would do, right? Guys, I have an announcement to make. I am not going to sign today. I'm not going to make a decision today. I'm not going to sign. I'm going to talk to after talking to my family. We're going to sit and talk about this a little bit more before I sign on the dotted line. Okay. And at this date, we're going to wait. No, what are we going to do? We're going to wait till, let's see. I don't know how I would do it. It would have to be sometime in January. Actually, no, that means they got to get to up to the school. So it have to be before January. I would say New Year's. My decision will be made after the ball drops, Eastern Standard Time. So stay tuned to my live chat. You know I'll use it to try to boost my numbers, right? Oh, by the way, my YouTube link is there. I'm going to be going live on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to be going live on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe for that announcement. Yeah, I'll be getting all types of views off of, you hear me? All types of subscribers. I'm not messing with y'all. You see? So, and I didn't see his tweet till like I told you, till later. When I saw the tweet, I said, okay, I know what he's doing. I'll do the same thing. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page, okay? If I get up to, look, I will really milk this. I said if I could get up to 100,000 subscribers by tomorrow, okay, I'll make my announcement tomorrow. No, because that means everybody will drop off. No, I'll still do it January 1st. And that's it. You said Seaton wants to in early enroll. I know that's what he said. And I think he's prepared to do that. You said that could backfire. People don't like stuff like that. No, if I will already tell Coach Prime in advance what I'm doing. Like Coach Prime, I gotta milk this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm coming, but you know what I'm saying? I believe, you know what I'm saying? But let me milk this. Let me just play off the you know, the audience. But then you know what? It would backfire in my face. You know why? Ring. You know how I give y'all a skit. Hold on. My phone ringing, right? I'm like, oh shoot, Alabama. Fuck, Alabama won. So then Alabama, yeah, son. Coach Saban would like to talk to you. And also, after you get off with Coach Saban, I got a dollar figure for you. Okay. All right. What's going on? What's up, Coach? Hey, son. You would have signed today. You ain't serious about this. It's something in your heart. It's something in your heart make you not want to sign, isn't it, son? Well, I'm gonna get you back to my representative because we need to talk business, right? Yeah, then I'll get back on. Yeah, son. Listen, we got a ticket for you. He gonna like, a ticket. Like, what's a ticket? You know what a ticket is. We got a ticket for you. We're not playing. We got a ticket. What's the ticket? $1 million. That's what we got. Okay, and you guaranteed to start. Okay, I got a ticket for you. You ain't trying to go up the Boulder. It's beautiful up there, but it's cold. You ain't trying to go up there. Even though it gets a little nippy here, but you ain't trying to go up there, son. Because if you did, you would have signed already. Well, now, at this point, what would you think he'd do? $1 million? After taxes, how much is that really? So you might as well make it. Let me see. Let's make this a little bit more. Son, we got 1.5 for you. Okay. We got 1.5 for you. And there's other money making endeavors on top of that per year. No, so that's going to be over 3 million because you ain't staying in your senior year. You're NFL bound. Now, what do you think he'll do? That's hard to turn down, but some players do. It just depends. Travis turned it down, but here's the thing: we can't mention Travis though because he already had the bag. Now, this might have been a little different if Travis didn't have no bag. Okay, but he turned the money down. He want to play for Coach Prime, so I get it. I'm not saying that he's about money anyway, but he already had a bag. So some of these players ain't got no bag. I'm just telling y'all. So now he don't set up here and troll, and now these people are dead ass serious. They want him. Like, yo, what you name your money? Well, you need two. We got 2 million for you. Oh shit! And here you go, guys. Buff Nation. It comes with a heavy heart that I have to say this right now. With a heavy heart, I always wanted to play for somebody like Coach Prime. But damn it, I gotta go to Alabama. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go because I gotta take care of my mother. You know how they do. They always say that. I gotta take care of my mother, man. I gotta take care of her. Okay. And I gotta go on and roll tide, damn it. Roll tide. These people are serious as hell in Alabama about their football. They got money down there. Because they serious about it. I remember I went to my girlfriend at the time. She had a project out there. She was staying there for 3 months. So I used to go out there. We went to this restaurant. She said, I think they're going to ask you because I had my jet stuff on. And I just didn't fit in. I had all jets on. You know what the waitress said to me? She said, Roll Tide or War Eagle. And at the time, I didn't know what she was talking about. And she said, pick one. And I said, well, what is she talking about? She said, Roll Tide or War Eagle. I said, Roll Tide. And then all right, what you were like? And I'm like, what? She said, if you said War Eagle, we weren't going to serve you. Yep. They serious down there. So they got money. So it ain't nothing for them to grease his pockets. So I'm pretty sure he was hit up today. Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it for that trolling. Okay. That trolling could have got him extra $2 million, man. I'm not talking about the college coaches. I'm talking about the people that run the money. They can go to these players. I'm not talking about the coaches. So these players are getting paid, Alex Davis. These players are getting paid. That's a fact. You said Travis is not desperate for money because he already had the bag. He already had it. Now I'm saying things might have been a little different if he didn't have no bag. I'm not saying he's desperate for money. Didn't say that. Now, if I said he was desperate for money, I would have said Travis is desperate for money. I didn't say that. I didn't say he was desperate for money. So, I'm not saying that college coaches can say they do it. They do it. They don't give a damn, yo. If they going after a player, they be like, listen, I'll take care of you and your whole family. You come with us. Yeah, I'm sure they say it. They're not supposed to, but yeah, they do it. What you mean they not? You must not remember football back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. This been going on. Been going on. I will argue to say that these collectives have been around forever, but now they can offer the players money. And they do it. I'm sure they do. All right, look. Go to the article. Just type in Colorado State, Jay Norvell, players being offered money. Go look. He said the universities themselves are reaching out to his players. That's not even in the portal and offering them offer one $400K. just to leave the team. You said Nick Saban would say it 100. Of course. Man, listen, this thing is cutthroat. This thing is cutthroat, man. They don't want Jordan Seaton going to Boulder. You crazy? They don't want him going there. They didn't want Travis going there. They still sore about Travis. If Coach Prime, if he would ever listen to me right now, he know I'm keeping it 100. It's just that he can't say it. I can say it. And actually, he did say it. He said that the college is offering Travis up to $3-4 million. No, I'm just telling you. I'm keeping it 100 here. They do not want Jordan Seaton going there. I'm just telling you. They don't want him going there. They still sore about Travis. They still sore about Kermani. I'm pretty sure they're hitting up Kermani. I'm pretty sure, son, we got $3 million for you to lead. They ain't using you any damn way. That's what they're gonna tell him. Coach, they hardly use you this year, son. You waste your time. We got $3 million for you. What's up? I couldn't be no head coach, yo. I would, especially if I had money and I got money backing me, I'll be going after these players hard body. I said, listen, man, we got some guarantees over here. We need your services. We're trying to build something over here. It's very competitive. Yeah, you said, and they hate the attention he getting, right? Right. Netflix deal, all the attention, the networks, college game day. College game day don't be going to no school that only won 1 and 11. But they went there. Shit, college game day was at Jackson State. So I'm telling you guys, it's that competitive. You cannot tell me that they have not reached out to Kermani yet and offer him millions of dollars to leave. I'm sorry. Yes, they did. I know that's going on. So that's just what Coach got to deal with. But you know, the thing is, he's gonna get his fair share number of players. You know what I mean? So just like, for example, Alabama hasn't finished playing yet, right? So after their bowl season is over, after the playoffs is over, it's going to be a few of his stars want to test the waters. So they can be like, I'm hitting the portal. So Colorado might hit them up. And once once these other universities get wind of it, they're going to offer these kids a major bag. So look, I would jump in the portal just to see how much money I can get. And it don't mean I'm going to leave the school. I might come back. Now, I don't know. Somebody said, well, Max, they might put a cap on this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so right now. They want to see how this goes first. I don't think they're going to put a cap on it right now. Because if they put a cap on it, it'll just go back to where it was. It'll be all under the table again. It'll be like that. And, you know, Coach Prime and them, they don't want to do stuff illegal because they can't. I'm telling y'all for everything that I know. If it gets out, I'm not saying Coach Prime did this because he can't do it. But if he offered the players money like that and not going through the collectives, if he's somehow in violation, they're going to make him in violation. So they got to do everything by the book. These other big name programs, I know that it's crazy. And you see what Ole Miss is doing. They seem like they got a bag over there. They got Nolan. It looked like he might be going there, or Oregon. But I think it comes down to where Nolan wants to play. You know what I'm saying? The bag is already there. It's just a matter of where he want to play at that point. You know, so. But I'm telling you, if Coach Prime could land that kid, oh my God, these coaches are going to be. I don't know what's going to happen at that point. If he somehow, because he's been quiet, hasn't he? He's been real quiet. And I'm like, how come he didn't take a trip to Boulder? Like, what? Like, why not? At least to come see what they're talking about. I don't know, folks. Hold on to your seats. Hold on to your seats. We might get some news we weren't expecting. So, because I'm telling you, if you get Coach Prime at your house or in his office, it's a wrap. He gonna close the deal. He gonna close the deal, man. So I don't know if it's like if Nolan he not interested. Like why they ain't meet with him yet? Or he may have met with him and they told him to keep it under wraps. Oh my God, yo. I'm only dreaming right now. But if that was to happen, he's going to break Twitter if that happens tomorrow. Not only is he going to break Twitter, now not only is he going to break Twitter, these coaches going to need a drink. You said Nolan is staying at Texas A&M? He's in the portal. Unless you got some news that I ain't hear about. Nah, he been too quiet, yo. Something ain't right. Why like my thing is why not going up to see Boulder? Why not? They got all the attention up there. You know what I'm saying? They got all the attention. They got all the attention. Why Dan Lanning? Like, I'm not trying to be now. I sound like a hater, right? Why Oregon, yo? And why not Colorado? Like, because they might like everybody has the bag. Everybody does. Now, something he quiet. He too quiet. They might be telling him to keep it under wraps. You said the Nike checkbook. I don't know, man. He quiet. He's quiet. He doing some marketing thing tomorrow. Yeah, something is up. Just hold on to your seats because yeah. You said that Nike check. Yeah, man, that is the Nike guy, Phil Knight, right? Yeah, if he go up there, the money will be there. But see again, like when I'm talking money and stuff, I'm not talking about the head coach. He doesn't have to do all of that. They got the other people behind the scenes doing that. That's not up for the head coach, but I don't know, man. It's just like because I'm like, why didn't you reach out? You mean to tell me the recruiting staff at Colorado, y'all didn't reach out to Walter Nolan? Y'all didn't reach out to him and offer him a visit. Something ain't right. Did he just flat out not answer his phone? How come y'all didn't get him up there for a visit? Or maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all like, listen, keep it on the wraps because you know how these college coaches are, man. You know I got a target on my back. So let's just keep it quiet. Let's just keep it quiet and act like you never came here. The second, maybe they probably flew him out private jet, right? So if you fly him out private jet, you can easily get him in and out of Boulder with no problem. So yeah, we're gonna get you here and then just don't say anything. All right, coach, I got you. But I don't know. I don't think that's the case because he there's an offer on the table for Oregon and Ole Miss. So I don't know. I would love for that to happen. I would love for that to happen because these coaches will be real salty. They would be, especially the one in Oregon. And next year, I'm telling y'all right now, I got this game circled on my calendar. Nebraska for next year, it's gonna be up. They won't get back on us. I'm just telling you that. They won't get back. Okay. He said, watch tomorrow, Max. Yeah, he too quiet. Something is up. Something is up. My spidey sense is saying it's something is up, man. Like how he did not take a visit. He's open. Did y'all not reach out to him? He's the number one rated player in the transfer portal. He's the type of player where the only reason why he's not in the NFL is because he's a sophomore. That's the only reason. The only reason, and he's going into his junior year. He's going to be one and done anyway. We just let us have him for that year. He's going to be one and done. He's one of those generational type of talents too. Yeah, he's too quiet. And I'm just trying to figure out how come the Colorado coaching staff didn't reach out to him. I mean, the recruiters, to get him a trip up there. Because you're hearing about all these people, you ain't hearing about him. It might have told him to be quiet, man. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Yeah, something is up. He quiet like Coach Prime never existed. You know he'd been watching Coach Prime. You know he has. Yeah, man. It's getting ready to get crazy. I feel it. I feel it. And I just now on live chat, I just was thinking about it just now, thinking out loud. I'm like, wait a minute. He didn't come visit? And y'all trying to rebuild your line? He would have took a visit. They offered it to him. He would have came and visit. Like, listen, we'll have the jet. Where are you gonna be at? Okay, you're in Texas. Where is he from? Okay, you there? We'll have the jet come pick you and your family up. Okay. And we'll have you back home the same day. We'll have you back home the same day. Don't worry about it. We'll have you back home the same day. Okay. See, that type of player, you fly in private jet. So we'll fly you back the same day. Don't worry about it. Look here, son. Here's our number. Call us if you need anything. Let me think about this. They stopped talking to one recruit. Let me think. I got to figure this out real quick. They stopped talking to the recruit in Calabasas. Maybe they had to free up some cap space. Jordan Seaton been talking. And Walter Nolan has been quiet. Even on social media, he's been quiet. Let me think about this. Okay, my thing is, when the recruiters, as soon as that portal opened up, he was number one. That means Colorado had to hit him up. They had to. So they hit him up. He couldn't have said he wasn't interested. I don't believe that. Something is telling me a private meeting was set up. Let me think about this. I can't figure it out, yo. I don't know. I saw Charles Lester. Yeah. I can't figure it out, y'all. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. I don't know why they didn't go after him that hard. I don't know. You said not the Aggies, but the Oregon Ducks. I just don't see him up in Oregon, yo. I just don't see it. The crazy part about it is, if he went to the portal and said that he dreamed of playing at Alabama, I'm telling you on everything I know, he'll be starting at Alabama next season. He'll be starting. That's how good he is. So, yeah, I just want to say maybe there might be a surprise at Boulder tomorrow. Something is not right. I don't see him with Ole Miss either, dog. Dog, I don't see him with Lane Kiffin either, man. I don't. I'm gonna tell you what changed it. The one thing that changed everything when Coach Prime in that last press conference after the Utah game, he said, I gotta go shopping and I gotta swipe my credit card. That changed everything. All the players heard that. So they know that they'll be taken care of. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see him going. I don't see him playing in Oregon. Don't see him playing in Ole Miss. But those are the top two schools right now, they said for him. But I don't believe that website. Because everything, some things is done behind closed doors. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know. See, that's why my thinking on this, I just can't figure it out because the other guy flipped. So that means they might have made his situation a little bit more comfortable for him to flip, which is okay. I mean, it happens. But Prime is something else. I could see him tomorrow. He said, "Oh, y'all thought y'all had me? Oh, y'all thought y'all had me, huh? Okay." He did the same thing with Travis. He said, "Oh, you thought that's my kid." He said, "Oh, you thought my kids weren't coming?" And he started laughing. I'll never forget that. You think you're gonna take what's mine? No. He's like a son to me. Yeah, we'll see. But signing day, what else? What's the other dates we got to look forward to? Y'all know? It's signing day and it's another date. Um, this is the early signing date. The national one that ain't after the new year. I guess you s- you s- you said for Nolan it's Colorado or Alabama. His top two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gotta be. It gotta be, man. I just can't see that type of. Yeah, it has to be. You said you must follow the money trail to understand. I know. That's what I was trying to think about right now. Um, it just don't make sense for Oregon. I mean, Oregon probably have. I mean, they have a bag to offer him. I understand that, but I don't know, man. I just think some things. Because if it was me, if I was recruiting him, don't. I wouldn't even put the pictures out, even though he already took the pictures. I wouldn't put the pictures out because it's cutthroat. Or them other teams, they're not going to allow. They're not going to have that. It's just going to be trouble. So what I would do is wait till signing day, then boom, here it is. He's coming. Drop the bomb that way. I would do it like that. And then also you got to wait until the portal opens back up because, like I said, the rest of the players will be done playing in their bowl games. So one of the players to look out for is tomorrow is Cam Ward. I believe he's set on Miami. I believe he is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's Miami, right? I believe he's set on Miami. So that's interesting for him to go there. So it'll probably be Miami if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you just keep stuff quiet. Buff Boulder City. Yeah, I heard Miami too. You just keep it quiet. Especially with that type of player, you got to keep it quiet because they know he got the bag. He got access to the money just like Alabama does. I'm sure he got some billionaire backing him. He got to. He got to have it. We just don't know which billionaire. But I can name a few of them that will love to support him. I can name a few. One might surprise you. One might surprise you, but it's more than a few. But even with them, they like to keep that like behind the scenes, you know. But yeah, tomorrow will be interesting. Yeah, it don't open up again until like you said about April. Yeah, for 15 days. I was saying for the players that are currently playing, I would say, you know, we'll see if some of those players enter when it opens up the second time. I'm with you, love, and when they open up, when they commit, I mean, excuse me, when they enroll in the 10 class, right? You think the portal opens up again after the bowl games? I don't know. I don't think so. There's the dates are online. They have the dates online. I just don't have it in front of me. Is that official? Jaquan McRoy is official. Oh my God, he not keeping him either. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be some fireworks tomorrow. Some coaches not gonna be happy. We got some stars coming our way, like some 5 stars. Mr. Nolan, if you're listening, I don't know what you going. I don't know. You've been quiet. He's been quiet online too. He has not said a word. He's been quiet, which is good. Just stay offline. Oh, for all the bowl game players only? Okay. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not official. I've heard that name today. Colorado alumni got a slew of billionaires. Yeah, they every team does, but not every. I mean, more so than others. Nah, Coach Prime got a few of his friends. Not them. I'm not even talking about the locals. He brought some money with him, or or the money hit him up like, "Yo, we got you, we got you." It's a tax write off. We got you. Yeah, I know. Ole Miss and Oregon are his two choices. I know. If he wind up going there, I'm not going to be mad at him. You know, I'm like, I'm cool with that. But I mean, he didn't get a visit here, not none, not no visit. You can't tell me he didn't get offered a visit to come to Colorado. He ain't get not one visit. You said that Willie Gaines hit the portal. No, I didn't see any news about him hitting the portal unless somebody. I always get the news late. I don't think so. Did you hear anything about that? I didn't hear anything. All I know is I would do it in secret. Like with the top players, it would have to be done in secrecy. But I don't know if they say Oregon and Ole Miss, then so be it. I mean, the last time I checked, Ole Miss is at the top of his list. So, but as far as Jordan Seaton, I will be surprised if he don't come to Colorado. That'll surprise me. So I think he just, he building up the hype for tomorrow. So yeah, that definitely will surprise me there. But we got some quality offensive linemen, man. We got that's a quality offensive line room, man. Tyler Brown, and remember we got David Connor. He's coming off injury. Tyler Brown, um, Savion Washington is still there. Yeah, they gonna have some size on that line, man. The size is there now. You said what are my final thoughts about Seaton? Colorado. He didn't give me no other I know he was trending for a little bit, but I think that's just him building it up for tomorrow. You said Gaines better go back to JSU. Why? Why? Did you hear anything? Y'all hear anything about Willie Gaines? I didn't see any news. He's still there. He'll be competing just like the rest of them. I mean, he fast just like the rest of them, so he should be good to go. You said who goes on TV and commit and decommit? I just named one. I told you everybody in the world thought Travis was going to Florida State. Even he was set going to Florida State. He was. He was set on going to Florida State. But then he met with, you know who he met with. He said, son, I could get you in the league, man. You know I did it. I can get you in the league, son. Don't worry about it. And they built up a relationship now. That relationship they built is genuine. I believe he really see Travis as one of his kids. And it goes back to that, what Coach Prime said when Travis got hurt. Remember Travis said he wanted to come back early? And he was like, no. He said, I can't let you come back. You know, football will be here, but your career, you have a long career ahead of you. So that's how I knew right there. But yeah, man, I don't know. You said he's too small, but he's a pro. I mean, you say he's not. Which one are you talking about? He's too small. He's not a pro. Who are you talking about? Who's not a pro? Which one? Which one? I don't know. I saw your last comment, but I don't know. You might have been. I'm not sure you're talking about. I don't know how they got tracked. They got him though. Everybody knew he's going to Florida State. He was being recruited by Alabama. You name it, everybody. But then, yeah, he said Florida State, and then the rest was history. He said he signed with Jackson State. I'll never forget that one. And you know what I said in the barbershop? I said, I guess I'm a Jackson State fan now. I said that. I said, I'm Jackson State fan, bro. I said, I always like the HBCUs anyway. You said the old guards, aka the gatekeeper, trying to put a wrench into Coach Prime portal recruiting. Yeah, you got to watch out for them. So he got to keep it. Yeah, with that type of recruit, you got to be quiet on that one. It is a old guards there. It really is. Oh, you said Willie Gaines? He too small? I don't know. They used to say that about Deshaun Jackson. But Deshaun Jackson was fast though. He was wiry strong. He had size to him, but he was strong. He was fast though. And his skill set, that's what set him apart. But he was a little bit on the small side too. It didn't matter though with him though. Coming out of Cal. He went to Cal, right? Yeah, coming out of Cal, he was a bit small, but he was just like the skill set was there. You said Max, how did Prime get Cam McKell? He got him. We'll see tomorrow. He's supposed to sign tomorrow, right? Yeah, Steve Smith was like, yeah, Steve Smith was one of a kind. You ain't getting, yeah, you ain't getting no, man. He was one of a kind. You talking about a blue collar type of player? That's what he was. You said that Matthew Bedford was a very weird situation. It happens. Somebody made the situation a little better. But yeah, man, I wanted to come on real quick. Keep that in mind, man. These colleges are probably on the horn with these players as we speak, trying to get commitments, you know. You say you felt like Bedford only wanted clout. Not really. I mean, he had the opportunity to come here, which is a good look. But then Oregon hit him up. They might have gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. You know, it's not wrong with that. Like, son, we got this on the table for you. He's a pretty good offensive lineman, So I think we good in the kicking department, Aaron. You don't think so? No, I like Mata. Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about the JUCO guy. He decommitted, and I'm not sure. Do you know where he's going? I'm not. We'll. I guess we'll know at some point. What was his longest field goal this year? You said not past 40. Oh, he didn't qualify. Oh, he did get more grades. That's what it is about the JUCO. Like, some players go JUCO for different reasons. Some go for the grades, just to get their grades a little higher. They might have, because I know back when I was coming up, some people didn't do well on the SATs, which was okay. That wasn't a problem. But what you could do is you just go to JUCO for a year, get your grades up. That way you could still work out and play football. Some needed 2 years, get your grades up, and then you could transfer. And then some people, they went to a small school that didn't really get too much recognition, but they're really good. They benefit from going to a JUCO for a year or two, and then they get all kind of offers. So JUCOs, man, they got some dogs in the JUCOs, man. But it's competitive. Like, these other schools are watching them too. He kicked a 47-yarder. Yeah, Mata's pretty solid. Yeah, against Utah. Yeah, he can hit those 40-yarders. He hit them all day in high school. Go back to his biography. In high school, dude, he was even under the tutelage of Morton Anderson. You know who Morton Anderson is, right? The Hall of Famer. Yeah, he can kick. It just don't look like it. But yeah, yeah, he a beast. It's just cause I guess the way he looked like this. I don't know, he got that little kid vibe to him. But nah, he's a dog. Yeah, because I was thinking at the last game he kicked the 40 plus yarder. Yeah, he can do it. He just didn't have to do it. When he was at Jackson State, they were rolling. He made second team all SWAC in Jackson State. He should have made first team, but obviously that one field goal, it was blocked, but it wasn't his fault. I guess that was the only reason. But I don't know why he didn't make first team all SWAC, but he made second team all SWAC. And he scored a lot of points this year. Look at his point total for the year. He scored a lot of points. That's what I don't know about the linebacker room yet. Maybe we'll get some news tomorrow, and if we got any commits on linebacker. But as far as who we got in house, we got some pretty strong possibilities in house right now that I think that's going to do very well next season. I think Levante Bentley coming back. I'm not sure. Demoy Kennedy is coming back. Marvin Ham left. Kofi Taylor Barracks. He's coming back. He was a freshman last year. We had a lot of freshmen at that linebacker spot. Morgan Pearson, freshman. Brendan Gant, I believe he's coming back. They got him as a inside linebacker. Jeremiah Brown from Jackson State. He's coming back. Far as I'm concerned, Jawan Mitchell is still on the team. He had another year eligibility remaining. I believe he's still on the team. Victory Johnson. They got a lot of freshmen at that linebacker position. Now, Noah Young he's a graduate student. I believe he's coming back. I'm not sure. So we have a lot of we have a young linebacker room. Is young, but Demoy Kennedy is going to be I believe he's going to be a senior this year. But I like Demoy Kennedy. Jeremiah Brown is solid. I don't know I don't know what's going on with Jawan Mitchell. I haven't heard any news that he's not on the team. He's out of eligibility. Okay, well if that's the case, then that's it. But we still have a lot of good linebackers there. But obviously they're going to bring some more in to add some depth to that department. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some news tomorrow on it. You said Nick Williams had him on lock. Oh, you talking about Victory Johnson? What's his name? Victory. You talking about him? Not Victory Johnson. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of somebody else. What's the guy's name? He has a crazy name. What's his name? Juju might be going to the draft. I could see that. What's that guy's name? That's going to Syracuse. King something. No, I don't. We do have the tight end commitment from what's his name? We have a tight end coming in. But I'm sure King Joseph. I'm sure they're gonna want more tight ends to add depth to the room. But yeah, certainly they got one already. Yeah, King Joseph Edwards. Yeah, he's going to Syracuse. I saw that because Nick Williams is his guy. So it looked like he's all in at Syracuse. Syracuse is building. So damn, you know who got a good stadium? Freaking we're showing what's his name at San Diego State. They got a nice looking stadium, man. Oh yeah, Mikey Williams is going to San Diego State. We were just talking about that the other day. Like he ain't gonna get lost in that portal, is he? I was like, no. So he going to San Diego State. That's a pretty nice stadium up there. And they don't have a pro team around there, so they're gonna get a lot of fans coming to those games. You said Bishop a tight end too. He can play tight end, right? Didn't he do it in high school? I think he said he played everything. You said watch Staub is next. I could see him going there too. Because I haven't heard a word on him yet. Haven't heard about him hitting the transfer portal. That guy from Pitt, he played a few games, but he had redshirted. He got about 5 sacks. So it looks like you talking about Samuel Okunlola. It looked like he's gonna be a solid player. He showed a lot of promise for when he did play. He got 5 sacks, so he looked like he's gonna be pretty good. You said Staub is a good backup. You said Staub is not trying. I wouldn't be trying to leave either if I was him. I would stay where I'm at, whether I'm playing or not. Yeah, I know Danny O'Neal committed to San Diego State. Yeah, that's a pretty decent stadium, man. They don't got no pro team over there. They're gonna get all the fans in that area. But he just gotta win. He gotta win over there. It's very nice, right? Anthony McDonald, you saw the stadium. I saw the pictures of it. You said, what are some of the needs you need to address ASAP? The offensive line, they addressed. They need to add some key components to the defensive line because he said he want to stop the run, right? So he wants to stop that run. So he needs some weight to clog up that line. And he got Warren Sapp coming to coach. And I guess linebackers. He got quite a few linebackers that they were all freshmen last year. So um he want to bring some experience in it, even in that department. The secondary is already straight. I don't see an issue in the secondary. I don't see an issue there at all. We're really deep in that department. Cornerbacks and everything. I don't see an issue. But he did bring in a few recruits even in that department as well. So I think they're good to go. But just mainly the offensive line to protect Shador and get that running game and stop the run. And that, if they do all that, they be in. If they had what they had in the first year, you're looking at 8 games easy. Because remember, some of them games were close, and they just couldn't stop the run. Remember that one game? It was case in point. It was 2 teams, but mainly remember that Utah game. Utah just ran them in the ground, and what was the other team that did that to them? It was a couple of teams. UCLA did it. A few other teams. So they need to stop the run. They need experience in that department. So if they can do that, then they'll be bowl eligible with no problem. I could see. You excited about that recruit coming in? ASU and OSU, right? And we got the receiver, so I don't see a problem there. Then they picked up some high school players and another recruit. So they good in that department. Shador got a lot of weapons. You know, Dylan can catch the ball too. McCaskill can also catch the ball. So yeah, they're really good to go now. But Prime ain't done yet. He wants he I honestly believe something is coming. I just don't know what it is. You said we going 11-1 at least. If he get the right pieces in, I don't see why not. Or at least aim for that. You said D-Mac gonna be all right. He turning he's aspirations of turning pro. He announced that he going to the draft. We'll see him back on pro day hopefully, or maybe he'll do his pro day at Florida State. So I'm pretty sure he'll have an option. He'll do his pro day in Colorado or Florida State. But that's the other thing that will come. When is that pro day? About April or something like that? That they have the pro day. You see us winning all the games. That's what they want. You remember, like, if history repeats itself, the second year he got Jackson State rolling. The third year they went undefeated. Lost a bowl game, but still. You said D-Mac should have stayed. Yeah, I wouldn't have mind him staying, but you know, I guess he wanted to, you know, go for the NFL. You think so? You think the Big 12 is easier conference? They're gonna have some wars this year in these games. That that Nebraska game gonna be a war. You see the players they get, and they trying to get some players too. And you know they're gonna be trying to come for us, and that's a away game. That I believe we played Colorado State too. That's an away game. So that's 2 rivalries right there. We got a pretty decent schedule, but it's going to be competitive, especially that South Florida one. I could see that one being competitive too. We'll see. We shouldn't have no problems this year protecting Shador, though. I don't think so. Remember that one offensive lineman? He said he played, I forget how many snaps. He never surrendered a sack. I was like, wait a minute. I had to hear that one. I said, what? Yeah, he didn't give up a sack. So he got some of them type of offensive linemen. They don't give up sacks like that. So An interview. That was a really good interview. Life in Football did that interview yesterday, right? What was the guy he interviewed yesterday? Um, the offensive lineman. Really good interview, man. Really smart kid too. Really smart kid. And he said, yeah, Justin Mayers, thank you. It was Justin Mayers interview. If you haven't seen that interview yet, go to Life in Football, right? And go to the live, click on his live section, and you'll see the Justin Mayer interview. It was a really good interview. Really smart kid. He never gave up a sack. He never gave up a sack in his career. Khalil Benson was a really good interview. He also did that interview as well. With that was really good. That was he's a really smart kid too. All of them. He did really well in this transfer portal. He really did. He picked up some quality kids, man. And both of those guys are going to be one and done. We're going to get them. We'll have the pleasure of watching them for one season. Ain't that crazy? It's going to be like kind of bittersweet, right? Because we ain't going to have Shador no more after this season. Travis, Shiloh, a couple people on the offensive line. That kid that we picked up, what school he just come from? We just picked up a kid on the defensive line. He one and done. I can see it now. So we are picking up some pros here. So, but yeah, you said the Benson interview was last. Or yeah, but that interview is on his channel. Really good interview. But yeah, that Justin Mayers interview was really good. And you could tell these kids want to come there. So that's what I like about it the most. They really want to play there. And they were excited. They're excited to come. But that one kid was really excited. He's signing tomorrow. What's the guy's name? He was on live chat and called Prime. He was like, I'm coming. He said, I'm on my way. Yeah, them kids are excited to come. So that's what's good. That's all you can ask for. And they're going to work hard. He got some workhorses coming in, dog. I remember Justin Mayer saying, I don't give a damn if we got to fight in practice, it's all good. We helping each other. He's okay. See that he got that old school mentality. Don't mind a fight every now and then. Yeah, Chidozie. Yeah, he was excited. Yep, Chidozie was excited. I'm happy for him because he gonna get a lot of exposure, and that's really all he needed. He probably gonna be one and done because he gonna have. I think he looked like he gonna have a good season. He just looks like it, and he brings experience. So look for him. It's gonna it's gonna be a grind in the off season, especially come training camp. Yep, he definitely got some workhorses coming, man. They not playing. So yeah, he had a wrestling background too. Oh, Sap gonna love him. They gonna love Sap too. Yep. Sap is gonna be what you call a player's coach. You said who decommitted? Wait a minute. Let me see this. I ain't looking at the news no more. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, man. We'll just wait to see who signed. Yeah, he looked like an NFL player too, don't he? He do. Yeah, I know Aaron Butler. That's he's going somewhere else. I could see him going to like USC or what was that other team he was looking at? I would say USC. It's right there. Like he don't got to travel far. No, he was talking about not Bedford. Casey talking about Butler, Aaron Butler. Yeah, Arizona, something like that. They high on his list in USC. But look like you said Arizona. Yeah, so but they're recruiting players that they're gonna work hard. And they said that we can't wait to get there. A lot of them, I know from the interview I watched yesterday, he said he definitely gonna be there after the new year. He's on his way. Yeah, we got Cam right after that. I know. That was a really good pickup. Cam, that was a really good pickup. He ready to grind, you could just tell. So the players we already have in house, they know it's going to be up. It's going to be a grind, especially in the weight room. It's going to be a grind. Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing this time. He said Chidozie is super dog. I know. He a Q too. Chidozie, he's a Q as well. Got a few, he got a few Qs on that line, especially on the offensive line. You know how them dogs be doing. Oh yeah, Draylon Miller, right? You said the old line already on the phones with each other. Yeah, they building. I can see that. It's going to be a lot of friendly wars in practice, a little bit of fights here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's the old school right there. We used to do that back in high school. I'm like, damn, we got to fight every day. Every day we got to fight. They said that's the way it is. And then afterwards, we go out and get something to eat. After we don't try to take each other heads off. Then we go, how your mother doing? Let's go to or we go to each other's mother house, play video games. After we don't try to knock each other head off. I got a busted lip, nose, but don't matter. Go play video games and hang out and whatnot. But practice, you always want to grind, so for one thing to play and for number two to get better. So they're gonna be grinding. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be a different look. I don't you said you think there would be any drop offs or adjusting period with Mayors coming from. Nah, he gonna start. Mayors gonna start right away. Yeah, man, they got them. You said they got them cues on the line. Yeah, they got them. They got the grinders online. He's starting right away. You watch. You wait till you see how Prime in practice. He ain't gonna be getting on them. But he'll still get on them, but he ain't gonna be like they don't look the part. He got some players that look the part. Along with we got some players in house that look the part too. Now, don't get we can't forget about them. So remember, we got some dogs in house now. So they gonna be ready. So it's just gonna be up. Yeah, definitely. Remember, we got David Connor coming back. He's gonna be healthy. So, and I can just see Tyler Brown at that center position. I can just see him there. I don't know why. So we'll see. Yeah, David Connor, he was injured all last season. I think he said he injured his pectoral muscle. I believe that's what he said. So yeah, he was out for the season, man. You said you're gonna cry when you see Shador able to pocket for 5 seconds. Oh my God, it's gonna be something to see. Because now you're gonna see him Jackson State era Shador. You're gonna see that again. I didn't hear anything about Jada leaving. So he gonna be there too. He can benefit from having a new coach as well. Remember, we got a new coach coming in that'll give him, the keys and whatnot. That's what a lot of these kids needed. They just need the technique. They need a coach to come in and give it to them. So they all going to benefit from it. As far as I'm concerned, he's still there. He hasn't hit the portal. So, and David Connor, he's not a small guy, man. And David Connor, he came to us with 4 years of eligibility. So he probably redshirted because he got hurt. It was a medical red shirt, right? So he still got 4 years. I think last year probably was a medical red shirt. So remember, he got a lot of years of eligibility. So yeah, he gonna definitely benefit from these dogs coming. Definitely. And he remember he was in Florida for 1 year. So he benefited, he was with the dogs already. So are you excited about Welch? Left tackle, you have I don't not sure. I know Tank left. He was our left tackle last year. He was a starting left tackle. Connor was hurt. Um Jada's still there. He was a left tackle. And there's another guy, the one that be like, how the hell you doing? He's still there. That's a dog too. He really is. You can tell by the way he talk. And he's young though. I think he was a sophomore last year. So he can benefit from these dogs coming. That's only going to make him better. So he's still there. He hasn't hit the portal. Um, yeah, these young players going to benefit from the old guys coming there. Definitely. Yeah, Shador should be able to get his numbers up. They should have a running game. McCaskill be fully healthy. Remember McCaskill? Remember he was still coming back off that injury, but he'll be fully healthy this year. Yeah, I can judge people on by the way they talk if they dogs or not. I can tell they say certain things. Certain things will tell me that they're dogs or not. Yep. How they carry themselves too. Oh, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, L. Will. I don't know too much about the boys from Kentucky. You talking about the twins? I don't know too much on them. I mean, I looked at their stats and stuff, but I ain't watched the film yet. Yeah, Mayer's a dog, man. And what did he say in that interview? He said he got to remember. I had said it before. You got to have this tick in your head. He said it. He said I got a switch in my head. I got an on and off switch. I know what that means because I don't ran into a few players that got an on and off switch. They sound like a damn Rhodes Scholar, right? But when they get on the field, they're a damn murderer. That's how DeBrickashaw Ferguson was. If y'all know who DeBrickashaw Ferguson was, he went to UVA. Sound like a damn Rhodes Scholar. Actually, he's almost one. Like straight A student, very articulate, right? But on the field, he will kill you. He played for the Jets. He went to UVA, then he played with the New York Jets. He was a monster in the offensive line, a monster. But off the field, you couldn't even tell he played football unless you like, okay, because of his size, but not the way he talked. I like them type of players, intellectual. Then they got a switch. They turn the switch on and off. On that field, they ready to break your helmet. So that's how Mayor sound. You know, like I'm a gentleman, but I will break your helmet on the field. Yeah, I know Lowell Holt is ready to go. I know he ready to go. And they love him too because they said he's not too far removed from the NFL. So he can give them all that, those pointers or whatnot. I know they're gonna be picking his brain. Hell, they're gonna be picking Warren Sapp's brain too, that defensive line. Yeah, it should be up this season. It should be a different look. They said that you're not touching too. You're not touching them. You're not touching them. I know he excited. He look, he's so damn excited. Let me leave Shador alone. I ain't gonna clown him. Yeah, actually, I am. He working on a rap song right now. He working on a rap song. He went all the way to L.A. and all that. Listen, this kid was only in L.A. for a damn day, right? Got hopped back on the jet. I saw him. I saw the Well Off Media video. He had to go work on his rap real quick. Look, see, he feeling himself now. He had to go work on his rap real quick. What he rapping about? What's Shador rapping about, right? So he had to go rap real quick. Had Zay, he had Xavier with him. Yep, feeling himself. See, he feeling himself now because he got protection. Let me leave him alone. Let me leave Shador alone. I'm not gonna clown him. I'm not gonna clown him, but he had to go to a whole studio in LA. I'm like, okay, what he working on, a mixtape? What is he doing? So that's what he was doing. Had Zay with him. Look, they were only he talking about they were only in LA for like a minute, a hot second, and we got back on the jet. He over there jet setting. See, that's how I know he happy about it. He happy about that because when them offensive linemen came to town, Shador made sure he was there, wasn't he? He made sure. That's his new brothers right there. That's right. He said, "Don't play." Yo, he said it. See, he ain't stupid, and Shador ain't stupid now. He said, "You ain't." He's like, "I ain't gonna have walking around here with my jury." Hell no. He was incognito. Had a driver, went right back to that jet. He don't mess around. He's smart. Him and Bucky. Bucky, he got so much joy. He looking like Liberace. Let me leave him alone. Let me leave him alone. Let me leave him alone. Bucky, I don't know. Every time I see him, he got a new watch. What's going on here? Man. But they like their father. That's how their father was. When he played, he had all the jury on. So, what can they do? He said, when you say Shador said if I don't got help, I'm not flexing his watch. Hell no, he ain't gonna flex it. Yo, yeah, that's right. He got a little shorty out in LA. Yeah, she go to USC. I know who you're talking about. She came to the USC game, right? No, he went out there to do a rap. That's what he did. He a rapper now. Shador a rapper. Bucky rap too. So they rap, they rapping or whatnot. I like the rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these old cats that can't get down. You know what I'm saying? I like his music. Like Bucky's. I can rock with Bucky stuff. How did Shador say, I'm grinding, I'm shining. I like that. I like that rap right there. Yeah, Shiloh do a little something too. Yeah, you say you only need 4 hits. You said Storm is not his girlfriend. I don't know. I don't be in that business like that. I don't know what he got going on. Travis booed up over there. He doing the right thing. Travis said what'd he say on his latest vlog? He said he go to practice, he go to school, he come home, play the video game. That's it. Travis ain't trying to get no trouble. That's right, Travis. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, I know Shiloh played the piano. Yeah, Travis smart. Stay right home. That's what I'll be doing. I am not going to no clubs. No, thank you, sir. I'm not going to no clubs. Ain't nobody gonna try to me too my ass. You see what happened to Iron Man. What's his name? What did he play? He didn't play Iron Man. What did y'all know who I'm talking about? The one that just got convicted for running up and down in New York like a fool. girlfriend chasing him. What's the dude? Justin, what's his name? What's the dude's name? Shit. You can tell I need to lay down. Damn, what's the guy's name, man? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, you got to be careful out here. Jonathan Majors. Thank you. Jonathan Majors. You see him running up and down like a fool in New York? I knew exactly. He was in the meatpacking area. I knew exactly where he was at. Actually, no. He wasn't in the meatpacking area. He was near the business district. That's where he was when he was running. It wasn't the meatpacking area. It was the business district. See, that's what Majors needed to do. He needed to get him. He should have went with what's the name from the beginning. He's sitting up there running up and down. He ran from her. Did you see that? No, not the meat. It was not the packing area. It's the he was near the financial area. I had it mixed up. You know, New York got them different areas: meat packing district and the garment district, little Chinatown, all that stuff. It's like my second home. That's how I knew where he was at. Over there running. He can run, can he? Yo, she had stamina. You see how she chased him for like 3 blocks. And you know how the New York blocks are. Yo, she chased that man for 3 blocks, man, and almost got hit by a car. She chased him for 3 blocks. I would have been all out of breath. I'm like, look, go ahead, just take your licks, do what you got to do, because I can't run no more. Yeah, what was he doing? He placed her in the car, and then she got out there. You know, she got some height to her. You see how tall she is? She got some height to her, so he couldn't handle her. He couldn't, you know. You said, Max, what's your opinion on Hassan Campbell? Well, what happened now? What did he do? What happened with Hassan? You know, Hassan, he was on the cover of that, on the back cover of that old Tribe Called Quest album. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, he running. And I'm looking at the film. I was like, yo, she chased him for about 3 blocks. Craziness. Man, that's toxic. You ain't getting no more toxic than that. You ain't getting no more toxic than that. Yeah, I remember that Buff Boulder. Yeah, he had got shot on live. He lucky he all right. See, I can't do that, man. Hassan need to chill. These youngins ain't playing out here. You can stay out these streets. Potentially on the cover of college video game. Really? Oh, he getting ready to make some money, dog. Who they ain't lying. If I was Shador, I'm like, I'm not even going to draft next year. I'm gonna be a graduate student playing. I'm gonna stay right up here in Boulder if I'm making that kind of money. Travis too. Stay to your senior year. They gonna make some money. You hear me? Yes, Lord. They gonna make some money. I'm all for it. Make all the money. Yeah, Jonathan Majors need to go sit down, man. I don't know. See, that's what I don't know. Was drinking involved? You think? Was I don't Sean Lewis was what was prime thing? Shit, Sean Lewis set up there now. Up there in San Diego State, he is set. You hear me? All he got to do now. This is what Sean Lewis got to do now. All he has to do is win some ball games. All he got to do is get him bowl eligible. Because they ain't got no pro team around there. They are the big ticket in town. So yeah, he set up there. He young too. He 37. He 37, so he got a lot of years ahead of him. That's pretty impressive to be that age to get that kind of job. So that's pretty impressive there. You said Megan about to dip on your boy Majors. Megan good. Don't get me started on. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. He just need to go sit down somewhere. Yo, do you hear? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I find something funny in everything. It's just I got a sense of humor like that. What did he say on that recording? He said you need to be acting like Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King. Yo, he was tripping, yo. I don't know what type of time he was on. You said, what do I think about Shador swag selections? What you know? Hold up, what you say? You think he's similar to Cam Newton as far as his dressing? You said as far as his swag selection? Nah, Cam is different. The way he dressed. Cam got that retro. He like a retro style type of thing. It's not a big ticket in San Diego. They don't got a pro team up there no more, do they? You said Jordan Seaton just got offered $4 million at the last minute to flip. Now, who told you that? College Bound. Where did you hear that? I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm sure he offered some type of money. Somebody offered me a bag to come out there. I go out there and take a lick for one play and be out, laid out. They're like, damn, the first play of the game in the season, Max laid out. Come get this stretcher for me. That's it. Give me the money. Nah, man. I'm sure people are offering him a bag, but we'll see tomorrow. I think he was trolling though. You said 6+ wins to get Miss Peggy to a bowl. Yo, she going next year. She going to a bowl game. She going to a bowl game next year. You said if Nick Saban saw a Seaton. You said Cam dressed like Andre 3000. Yeah, he do. Ever since he hooked up with Erica Badu, he switched up. That's what happens. Yeah, he was trolling, man. Let me see something. I don't see anything on Twitter now. I just know he was. I know he was trolling earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I was just looking at the news on the signees. I think everything is pretty. I don't think it's going to be too many surprises. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all coming in. I'll come back on tomorrow. And there'll probably be some big surprises. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all have a good night. And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be crazy. He flipped though. That'll be crazy. That'll be insane. But I wouldn't be surprised. You know, it happens though. We'll see. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.